it's so cute.
Good morning, everybody. That was DJ you just heard. And you can see her feeding the kittens here. She just got home this morning. She actually didn't get home last night like planned. She just got here a few minutes ago. And this is her first chance to sit down with the kittens.
They don't recognize me.
Yeah, well, neither do a lot of the people watching the stream today, I bet.
What?
There's a whole bunch of people who were like, "Who's DJ?" when I was talking about you coming home. Yeah. Um, yeah. So I need to tell you guys about what happened when DJ came home and started trying to hang out with Beep and Klaxon and Foggy just a couple minutes ago. This happened just before we started the close-up stream, but I think it's really important. They didn't want anything to do with her. They were scared. Even Beep, the most bold and outgoing kitten, was scared of DJ and didn't know what to make of her and wouldn't come anywhere near her. So I think that's an important lesson, which is that these kittens, you guys watch them all day long with me, and they know me really well, and they seem like they are just always friendly to everybody all the time. But when you introduce somebody new, sometimes it takes a little bit of effort to make friends. And the reason I think that's important is that all of these kittens are going to their adopters
It's okay.
very
You know me,
soon.
Boop. Remember? Remember, Boop?
And their adopters should know that, especially because they're not only meeting new people, but they're moving to a new place. Everything's going to be different. It's going to be a little scary for them, and you shouldn't expect them to act exactly like they do all the time on the stream. You should expect them to be a little nervous. But you can do exactly what DJ did, which is she brought out the best treat in the world, the little baby food. And the baby food, you put it on your fingers and let them lick it off, and that helps them bond with you. And it also gives them a fun treat that's healthy, that they like, and they make friends immediately. I mean, you should have seen them before. They wouldn't come within 3 feet of her, and now obviously they are best friends, and it only took a few minutes. And some cats, especially if you adopt an older cat, it might take more than a few minutes. If you remember, it took a month really for me to break through to Brooke. Um, but
Hey, Boop.
but in the end, we did.
Okay.
So some take a little longer, but kittens usually go pretty quick. But it's a good lesson. I just think it's a good thing to remember, is especially for the folks that are adopting their kittens. DJ is a lot messier about this than I am. When I do it, I put it just on the end of one finger, and I feed one kitten at a time, or make them all lick on the same finger. DJ just gets like all of her fingers in there at once. And it's so
Here you go,
silly.
kids.
So silly. And the kittens also got food all over their heads and stuff now, as you can see. Also, I should see if I can bring Belle over, because I know she's interested. Let's just bring her over here and see if you can give her a little bit. Oh, she was just on her way, actually. Hi, Belle. She just got up to come over when I said that. But let's bring you over anyway. Come here. Let's get you some baby foods. Oh, it's the good stuff, though. It's the good stuff. Just smell that. Oh, yeah. What is that? Oh, yeah. There you go. So, as you know, these kids had their spays and neuters, spays, just spays. There were no neuters involved. They had their spays yesterday at the vet, and they all did very well. And I was just checking their sutures this morning, and they seem like they're in good shape. I noticed Foggy's had a spot that was a little bit weepy, but it was the normal kind. It wasn't like it was infected or anything. Still, I'm undecided yet on whether we need to put socks or anything on them. This is Acro, by the way. He's in here. We had to throw the rest of the faculty out because they had enough, and they were starting to fight over who would get the food. So it's chicken flavored food, by the way. Yes, I see somebody asking. It is the chicken and gravy, and it's good. That's the one that we usually use. It seems like the cats like it the best. What's that?
No wipes.
Oh yeah, I'll get you some wipes. They also.
Oh, no, I can go get it.
Oh, there aren't any
I
actually.
can't.
I'll have
I'll go get it.
Yeah, we'll get you whatever. Anyway, oh, there's Sadberry. He wants some more. Do you see him at the door? He wants more. We had to throw him out first because he was the most pushy about getting in the food, and he had enough. Yeah, actually, Will. Now I guess I got to bring this up. Well,
Put this in the fridge.
yeah, it should go in the fridge if you're completely done with it.
I'll do this again later.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys got to see these kittens. Let me go out there with DJ, and we'll go upstairs together and see some kittens upstairs next.
Surprise.
I know. DJ, yeah, and the surprise. There's still surprise for everybody on the stream. We've got a different surprise than just DJ. Yeah, let's see. Is there any faculty around? There's Maggie, sunning herself. Hi, Maggie. You heard me talking. And there's Custard up there on the cat tree. Hi, Custard Doodle. He did already get plenty of time to say hi to DJ, but there's going to be a lot more of that. Here's Eddie. And we're going to go upstairs.
Where are they from?
Those are from me to you.
Are they from ours?
No. Come on, let's go upstairs. Let's see some little kittens. This is going to be the first time that DJ has seen these little kittens since the day they were born. Oh! I just tripped on the stairs. Acro, you got to come around the door, buddy. Come on, Acro. Good, all right, good. Good thinking. You shouldn't be left in there with them. You can just leave that door open. They're allowed to come out and run around. We just closed it so the faculty could be kept away from the baby food. Okay. Here's our Logan bean. Oh, and there's Smokey in her little heated bed. She loves that thing. Yeah. Well, do you want to come in here and see Gabby and her kids? You can't come with.
Oh, hello.
Claxon wants to come with. Okay. Gabby, come on. Come on in.
What?
I know. Look at them. They're walking. They got the tails up.
Oh, they've got the... What? They just come... What? Dennis! Hi! Thank you. What?
They're yelling at me.
Meow. What? What is...
Go ahead. Now, you probably don't even know who's who right now, do you?
No, I don't.
All right. So that one is Blarney.
I'm so fluffy.
I know.
I'm so fluffy. Oh my god. So round.
So that's little Blarney, and this one is Scuttlebutt.
Hi, Scuttlebutt. Hi, Scuttlebutty. Scuttlebutty.
And the latter is Banter.
Oh, so round.
I know. She's the roundest. Yeah.
So round. You have two little kittens. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gabby's very proud of her kittens, and she just talks the whole time I'm in here too. You really named her right. It's interesting too, because she wasn't really talking when you left, but now she never stops making her little noises.
That's too cute. You talk a lot, huh? Oh no. Oh no.
Well, you knew. She's got to check you out. She's like, who is this stranger? I vaguely recall. So yeah, hey, for folks tuning in, I guess just a little bit of background. If you don't know what's going on, DJ's back home. She's been working for the last month straight without coming home, and it's great to see her again. She just got here like an hour ago, if that. Probably not even that. So she just got home.
You're so round and fluffy. Meow. Meow, tiny.
That's good. You really need to snuggle with them a lot. They need as much of that as they can get. So this is her vacation. She's got 2 weeks now of vacation. She's going to get to hang out
2 weeks now.
and do whatever she wants. Yeah, I guess it's the better part of 2 weeks.
Hi, you do talk a lot. Who knew?
I know. She
What?
really does.
What?
She never
You have so
stops.
much to say. Hi, Teeny. Hi, Tiny. Hi, Tiny. Oh my God. Oh, hello.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so that's Blarney, and Blarney is
Blarney,
Blarney's the
Blarney is
biggest
Margaret.
climber and the biggest lap cat, and definitely is. I can see why Blarney was the first one to volunteer to climb up on your lap. Blarney was the first one out of the box, the first one to climb me, the first one to climb all the cat trees and stuff, and up on the beanbag and everything. And yeah, here's how you tell them apart. These two are obviously
Yeah, Scuttlebutt has more white.
she get white legs versus the stripy legs. That's an
I
easy
got
way.
it.
Yep. And then Banter is obviously brown as
Look
opposed
at
to
this
gray.
floof, though. Wow.
I know, it does look like this is gonna be floofy, huh? Is
Ooh.
that a floof test? Look at that.
That's a definite.
Okay, DJ thinks that Blarney's gonna floof up.
Oh.
I wasn't sure, but I know we've been watching that quite a bit to find out. So
I'm
could
a
be.
floof. I'm a
Oh,
floof.
look at that little floofy dance. Too cute.
They're all gonna be at least a little floof, seems like.
Everybody on the chat is saying welcome home, DJ. Just so
Thank
you know.
So good to be home. Look, Heine's. Cats. We have cats. Did you
Scuttlebutt
know?
eating. I know.
Look at this.
DJ hasn't seen a kitten or a cat in a month. Can you imagine? Especially for somebody like DJ, who's the whole reason we started doing this because she loves cats so much.
Tiny, Tiny. Oh, Tiny. You're so round, Tiny. You're so round. Do you eat a lot, Tiny?
They don't. None of them are eating as much as they should, but Scuttlebutt's doing a real good job right now.
Look at this tail. Oh, Tiny. Come sit on me, Tiny.
I know this is a total lap
So
titty.
were the boys and
I think they're all girls. That's the current.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. No, I guess you didn't know that either. The current theory
I've
is that
not
they're
been
all
keeping
girls.
up.
I
I'm
know
sorry.
you've been busy with more important things. That's completely fair.
it's actually harder to
So take a look for
Watch.
yourself. See what you think, because
watch because
I do
then
think
I
they're all
miss them
girls.
even more.
What do you think?
Meow. Oh, yes, you're a girl.
Okay.
Oh, so we just have all girls now.
Yes, I know. This is the second class in a row of all girls. Who knew?
That's Scuttlebutt.
We need to get some real boys in. Oh, the indignity. Poor little Scuttle Princess.
Scuttle Princess. Tiny Scuttlebutt. You weren't even eating. Okay, there you go. Come on, I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
I'm so sorry.
She'll
I'm
get
so
back to
sorry,
it.
I'm so sorry. Wow.
Yeah.
Black climbers.
So this is Scuttlebutt with the white legs in the front. This is Blarney with the stripy legs in the front. They're both gray tabbies. Hi, Blarney. And then we have a brown tabby who's at the litter box, who I can't show you right now, and that one is Banter.
Don't eat it. Don't eat it.
So this one's Scuttlebutt.
Don't eat it.
Hi, Scuttlebutt. Oh, hi. Are you waving hello to everybody?
Hi, Gab. You were so silly, Gab. Hi.
Well,
You guys aren't afraid of my voice.
I-
The others are. They've completely.
Yeah, well, they're not afraid of you now. You just spent all that time feeding them. I
Yeah,
bet
they
they'll run
still
right up to you.
aren't familiar with my voice.
Yeah.
No, don't lick them.
Here, put her over here. When she's licking the floor, that's a good chance to try to put her in the food. There you go. Try licking that floor instead, right there. This part of the floor tastes way better than the rest of the floor.
So good.
Try this
It's
part.
good floor.
Try this part. No, this is the good floor.
It's a good floor.
It tastes like snozberries.
What is that?
It's Willy Wonka. When the wallpaper's flavored. It's flavored like snozberries.
Hi, Gab. You're so silly. You're so silly, Gab. You're so silly, Gab. Silly, Gab. You gonna teach your kids to talk just like you?
Oh, they're going to be so talky. Plus, she plays with them all the time. She's the most playful mom cat I think maybe we've ever had.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Get it. Get it. Oh, Tinies. You guys are
She
such
might
good
even be more
tinies.
playful with the kittens than Pommy was.
Wow.
Maybe. We'll see. When they get a little bigger, we'll be able to tell for sure. But I think they're going to learn a lot of that. So, everybody, I was just saying that I sort of buried the lead here on this live stream because I got so distracted by the fact that DJ just turned up. But there's some big news, which is DJ didn't come home last night, didn't come back here, but someone did come back here last night. It was Brooke. Brooke, yes.
Brooke is back.
Brooke is back.
Brooke is back.
So I know that's really big news to everybody that I didn't mention it last night. But that's what happened, and DJ at least very happy about it, which is good.
Yeah, it's like seeing an old friend again.
Yeah, it is like seeing an old
Nothing
friend
wrong with
again.
it.
So, yeah, I guess I owe everybody a little bit of an explanation, though, for that. And what I'll say, I've given some thought about it, and I think really, in a way, it's definitely my fault.
There's no fault.
Yeah,
Sometimes
there's no
it's
fault.
just,
You're right.
people
But
should be able to
I think, yep. No, no, absolutely. I agree with what you're
recognize
saying.
when things aren't a good fit.
Yep, her adopter just didn't think that she was a good fit, and I asked. I said, well, did Brooke do something, or was there something that we should look out for her next adopter? And she said, yeah, no, and it wasn't like that. That it just wasn't the right fit for her. And in retrospect, I had said to everybody that she spent a long time sort of thinking about it while she was here and trying to make up her mind. And when I talked about it before, I had said, I respect that because it's a big decision and she's obviously taking it very seriously. And she was taking it very seriously and still is, and that's good. But in retrospect, I think what I should have recognized is that it wasn't just a big decision, it was uncertainty. And I think that's why I feel like it's my fault. Is I should have been like, you know what, it's clearly not the right fit if you're not sure. So I take the blame for that part. One way or another, I'm very glad that they decided to do the right thing and to bring her back and help her find the right fit, which we're going to do. And I don't want to jinx anything, but I will say this is not the first cat that's come back to Kitten Academy. I think it's the second, if I'm fair. But the first one was Baba Ganoush. I think all of you either know or have heard of Baba Ganoush because he's famous, and he's not famous for being the one that came back. He's famous for being completely awesome and a great fit and a real story of, I guess, destiny, where the first
Yeah.
adopter didn't work out, and the second adopter was for absolute sure who he was meant to be with. I mean, it really,
You guys are bold kids.
it really was the best possible thing that could have happened. Baba Ganoush coming back. So I feel like this is definitely going to be another case like that, where yeah, Brooke came back, but I feel very confident that it's going to turn out to have been the absolute best thing for Brooke. I think we're going to find out that who she eventually ends up with is going to be who she should have been with the whole time. So that is what I think. Yes, and I see folks on the chat are talking about Baba and how, yeah, Baba and Stan are great together. And I think a lot of you didn't even know that Baba Ganoush came back and had to get adopted out to his second adopter. And it's also a good chance for me to remind everybody, I say this a lot, but here's a real good example of it is if there's a kitten here that you love, even though it's already got an approved adopter, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't necessarily apply because every now and then things fall through and it's the second person
Get it.
that the kitten ends up going home with in the end. So anyway, yeah, so that's my point, and I wanted to tell everybody about Brooke, and I wanted to tell you sooner, but I was distracted by all of the awesome things that are happening. So sorry about that. I didn't mean to hide that in the the 15th minute of the close up. I wasn't trying to.
You can put it on the title if we want.
Yeah, sure. But then if I put it in the title, everybody's going to be watching for 15 minutes being like, why is the title of this close-up stream Brooke is back? And he's not even talking about Brooke at all.
Okay.
Did he accidentally mean DJ? I don't know. Has he confused DJ for Brooke?
Oh. Butt biting.
Oh yeah, these guys are big on the play and stuff. You're going to have so much fun with these kids on your vacation, DJ. It's going to be real good for them too. Yes, we can see Brookie. I'm going to go across the hall, and we're going to see her in just a minute. I was going to finish with her. I do want to tell you a couple things about her coming back. First off, she obviously remembered me and remembered the house because when we brought her in, I let her out of her carrier, and she ran right to the door of her room. So she knows, exactly which room here is hers. So she still remembers everything. But I do feel like she's a little bit reset. She when I let her out this morning, first off, she wasn't banging at her door to be let out this morning. That was our usual routine for a long time, and every day she'd be banging at her door and meowing as loud as she could to be let out because it was morning. So this morning she wasn't, and probably just because she's a little bit reset. Um, and then I did let her out anyway, even though she wasn't asking for it. And she was only out for a few minutes, and she seemed like the faculty was like, "Oh, these people are still here." You know, she sort of was like, "Oh gosh, I thought by now you guys would have left for sure." And then she basically wanted to go back in her room right away, so that's fine. And I also think because I completely cleaned her room and I pulled the rug out, and I literally pulled the rug out from under her. Okay, except she wasn't there. Um,
I can't. I'm sorry. Maybe you shouldn't be so cute.
Anyway, because Brooke's room was a little bit reorganized and cleaned and smells all fresh and new, she seems a little bit like, I don't quite recognize this room 100%.
Where's our rug?
But she's getting used to it. It's in the basement right now. I didn't throw it out, so I can always just put it back.
Yeah.
But it was definitely on its way out.
Yeah, she can have it though.
Yeah, I can put it back. Sure. Why not?
That probably has a lot of good smells.
It does. Yeah, I didn't even wash it because I was just going to get rid of it. So
Yeah.
we'll put the rug back.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I'm tiny. Meow. Sorry, Tiny. You're too cute, Tiny.
It's good. This is a very good experience for them. Gabby's still talking the whole time.
Meow.
Meow, meow, meow. Yes, I do see, as I predicted, a few people asking, who is DJ? DJ is the better half of Kitten Academy, the smarter, better looking half of Kitten Academy. For sure, even though she denies it. And she is a doctor, and I haven't seen her in a month because she's been very busy at work. And she just got home right before this close-up started, really. Just enough time to go through a little disinfection protocol and then see Kittens. Hi, well, somebody's biting my hand. Oh, did I scare them with that hi?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Gabby's just gonna talk and talk and talk. So, DJ may not have seen this herself. Gabby can play with her kittens in a way that looks rough, but it's not. Like she does it with me too, and she never bites hard or anything. But she's such a fast mover that it can make you panic a little bit when you see it because she moves real quick and she'll grab the kitten or put her teeth on it and.
Usually that just makes the kittens way more playful.
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, their mom is going to be just.
They become good hunters and players.
Exactly. She's going to teach them all of the lessons.
All the best moves. Hi, Gab. You want to sit on me?
Sometimes she does. Usually she'd rather sit on the arm next to you. Yeah, look at that. She's checking you out. Yeah. She doesn't even really do that to me. She gets up on the arm of the beanbag chair instead of on me. She likes you.
Yeah.
That's good. Maybe she'll call her kittens up there and you can all hang out. Banter size. Oh, we had a little bit there. Well, it is DJ's day, first day back, and I know we've been 25 minutes, so that's plenty long for the close-up stream. Let's go over and see Brooke, and I'll wrap this up, and then I'm going to hang out with DJ for a while.
You are too cute. Go around. You're like a proper kitten.
If you want to keep watching these kittens, this room is on the regular, on the Kitten Academy live stream. Oh, one other thing I absolutely have to mention is that on Saturday at 7 o'clock, we are going to be guests, or at least me, maybe DJ, are going to be guests on Sarah Donner's live stream that happens every Saturday at 7. And we are going to be on at about 7:45 for a Q&A. And it should be a lot of fun. So, there we go. All right, so I'm mentioning. Sorry about the noise. There's the laundry machine is running there. Um, I mentioned the Sarah Donner thing just because I want to keep reminding everybody about how much fun that's going to be Saturday. And also, she's just super creative, and everything that she does is awesome. Everything she does is also maybe not safe for kids. We go for a PG rating here, and she doesn't quite go for a PG rating there. So just a little bit of a warning. But she's great people and super creative, and just does some really cool stuff. And I'm excited to be on her podcast. No, it's not a podcast. It is a live stream on YouTube, and it is happening on Saturday at 7. So here's Brooke, and as you can see, things here are just a little bit different for her. This is the bed that was downstairs in front of the fireplace, which was a bed that she liked, but nobody was using it. And I put it up here rather than pull out her old bed yet, which I might swap it out, but you can see she's sitting on the regular bed instead of on her little bed because she's still settling in. She just got here last night, but she's still a sweetie. She really is. She still is. Even this morning, she lets me pick her up and hold her like a little baby and give her kisses. And I didn't even have to pay her in treats to do that. But like I said, she's a tiny bit reset though, and I know she's going to settle in over a little bit of time. So there you go. Still trying to settle in. That's okay. Totally to be expected. And I know she will. She's beautiful. Look how pretty she is. Oh, isn't this just the most gorgeous cat? Her little ear tufts and her little cinnamon colored muzzle. Beautiful eyes. Oh my gosh. She's like some sort of a wild cat. Really pretty. She's purring. I'm scratching her belly, and she is purring. I know you guys probably can't hear it over the laundry happening outside the door. And it could just be that all of the noise canceling on the microphone might be cutting all of that out, and you can't hear the laundry or her purr, but it's happening. Let me be quiet for 1 second just to see. Anyway, Brooke is back, and that's okay. Like I said, Baba was the same case where Baba Ganoush was one of the he was one of the Persians, and he was a ton of fun right from day one. And his first adopter had to return him to the Kitten Academy, and his second adopter was just the best thing that ever happened to him. So I don't believe in fate or destiny, but boy, if I did, would that be a story that just illustrated it perfectly. Um, so I do believe that things um, things tend to work out in the best possible way, and I'm sure that will be the case here. All right, well, so let me wrap it up. Let's see. There's not. This is the only real news is that Brooke is back. That's the big news today. But as you know, the Whistles went for their surgeries yesterday, and they are pretty well recovered. They're running around and playing. They get full access to the house. You might see them end up in secret agent suits if they don't leave their stitches alone. But so far, so good. And the adoption that is lined up right now, Belle is going to go to her adopters on Saturday afternoon. So Saturday's going to be a busy day for us. We're doing mailbag at 10 a.m. We're doing Belle's adoption. It won't be on the stream, but it's probably going to happen early afternoon. And then we're going to be on Sarah Donner's live stream on YouTube on Saturday at 7 p.m., and that's Eastern time. So I think that's all the big news. Also, Beep and Klaxon, we're working on getting their adoption scheduled up right away. And then Foggy, I think, is going to have her adoption scheduled after she gets her sutures out, which would be Towards the end of next week, I guess a week from Saturday would be about the right time. So we'll see about that. All right, that's the recap. Thank you guys all so much for joining me for this little close-up this morning. And thanks for joining the kittens, and thanks for joining DJ, and thanks for all the kind words for DJ today. I'll definitely pass those along to her. Thanks to the mods for being mods, and if you want to keep watching the kittens, all you have to do is tune into the regular Kitten Academy live stream right here on YouTube, 24 hours a day. I'm still working on getting all those cameras adjusted just right, but we will figure it out so you can see kittens all the time. I feel like there was one other thing I forgot, but the moment's passed, so that's it. We'll do another, wait, is today Friday or Thursday? It's Thursday, so we'll do another one of these close-ups tomorrow morning. And maybe then I'll be a little bit more focused, because my DJ will have not just arrived home. Brookie, you're so pretty. Oh my gosh, you are crazy, crazy pretty. And so sweet. Look at all these chin scritches. Lovin's. Oh, big old sweetie pie. Good. I'm glad you're settling in. We will. We'll get your old rug in here. I think you'll like that. Even though your room looks so nice right now. It's very pretty in here. Okay. All right, Brookie, say goodbye to everybody. Oh, good job.